everybody, Nancy Fox here, president of thebusinessfox.com. And I want to welcome you to my YouTube video. And today I want to talk to you a little bit about getting stopped when we hit roadblocks to our goals. You know, I just got back from a run in my neighborhood here in Encino, California. And what I was thinking about during this run, it was like this is really a challenging place to run because there are lots of hills and lots of just challenging pathways and everything. And I was thinking about how similar the whole challenge of running and all kinds of sports activities really can impact us, you know, similarly to when we have business goals. So what I was thinking about is, you know, how did I really avoid getting stopped by the whole experience of moving out west and changing my whole life? And when I thought about it, I realized that the first thing I had to really get in place was a very, very big why. Like, what's the purpose of what I want to accomplish in changing my life? And the same thing for any goal that you have. Very often I talk to my clients and to colleagues, and they have really exciting dreams and goals, and they get very enthused, and they get all lit up. And then something happens. They set the goal, and the first thing that happens is things don't go exactly the way they planned. Well, certainly that happened for me moving here to California, although I knew this was the right place for me. And I said, oh, you know, I just had this feeling everything was going to go really easy. It's not the way it went at all. First of all, it took me like 4 trips to just the DMV to get my new license, my new driver's license. I couldn't believe it. Like, everything went awry. I didn't have the right paperwork, and then it turned out where my car, you know, the VIN plate for the car wasn't proper. So I had to go back and go to 3 different departments for that. Anyway, the point being, just doing having a simple goal of getting a new driver's license didn't turn out exactly the way I had planned. And I could have been very upset about not getting the right driver's license, having it go easy with the driver's license, and not having to go easy with, house hunting, and a lot of other things didn't go exactly as planned. There were all kinds of challenges that cropped up. You know, there were business challenges, there were networking challenges, there were health challenges. I really, really had to work my game, you know, to play an A game, to really stay focused on the end objective. So how did I do that? I really think that for me, one of the things that I really remember all the time is that there is a purpose to this, that it is not just about making money. It is about making a difference for people and to be committed to actually living the kinds of life that I choose. And I say the same thing to you because very often it's very acceptable for us to get stopped in our tracks when an obstacle shows up. People will feel bad for us, and they'll say, oh, you know, I understand when you just give up, or when you just sort of ease up on your goals. And that's not really about playing an A game. That's not how people succeed. So the first and most important thing that I want to share with you today is when you really get stopped in your tracks, when you set an objective, you really have to stay committed to your purpose and to the big why in the whole scheme of things. When you remember why you're doing this, when you remember the end purpose, you will have a much easier time of not getting stopped by all the obstacles that show up. Once when you recommit yourself to the big why, that's when you can go to work on your tactics. And I'll be talking about that in upcoming videos. So if you want more information and more tips on the goal setting ideas that I use in my business and with my clients, and if you want more information on the 4 quadrants of breakthrough success in which I talk about how to overcome obstacles in goal setting, go to www.thebusinessfox.com and check out my website and see the 4 quadrants for breakthrough success. See you at the website. Bye-bye, everybody.